Mass Saiyan here, and we're going to continue on with Goku's different forms in figure form. Last episode we talked about his base form, Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 3, and mentioned how Super Saiyan 2 doesn't really get that much love in the figure world. But here we now have Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or in shortened words, Super Saiyan Blue. These forms are exclusive to Dragon Ball Super. I guess you can see it in Super Dragon Ball Heroes as well, which is non-canon. But yeah, I like these forms a lot. Super Saiyan God was first introduced in the Dragon Ball Z movie, Battle of the Gods, which introduced us to the character Beerus and Whis. And those characters, I absolutely love. Beerus is actually going to come out with a figure, I believe in another film. They have like Back to the Film, and there's another film series that's going to come out, and he's going to be one of the characters who's going to be featured. So that's great. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that they do have a Whis figure coming out soon for mass release as well. But yeah, Super Saiyan God, and he had to do a ritual there was Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and then the unborn Pan that was still in Videl. They held hands and got together in a little circle, and I guess just with pure hearts somehow was able to just make Goku Super Saiyan God. It just made me wonder why they didn't do that with every Saiyan. Why couldn't they just take turns and give everyone a chance to be a Super Saiyan God? But then again, I did hear that I guess that ritual was more of a temporary thing where I didn't know if Goku would eventually just absorb that God power and be able to become Super Saiyan God anytime, or that was just temporary, and the reason why he's able to be Super Saiyan God in the future is because he trained with with Beerus and Whis, and that's how Vegeta was able to attain the Super Saiyan God form as well. So either way, this form, he has red hair, a very fiery appearance. This is from a Dokkan Battle line, and they came with these special effect features with other characters such as like Trunks and Goku Black. I do have some of those figures, and we'll eventually get to review those as well. But yeah, it just looks really cool. These special effects, very fiery when he's charging up or becoming Super Saiyan God. He looks really, angry here, ready to take on Beerus. And what I want to note is that the boots, once again, in the movie, he has both the lining and the laces as the color red. Normally, as we mentioned before, in the Namek Frieza saga, it would be a yellow lining with red laces. And then after that, maybe starting the Cell saga onwards, Buu saga, it was red lining with yellow laces, but this one is all red. Why they did that, I do not know. Maybe somebody else knows. Like I said, I do want to spark discussion, build a community where we can just talk all things Dragon Ball. So he also has like a skinnier appearance. I guess as a god, you don't need to be all macho. You could just be skinny and light and still be super powerful. I don't know why they did that. But then we go on in the series, actually the second Dragon Ball Z movie, which would eventually adapt into the Dragon Ball Super anime. We had a movie called Resurrection of F, which is Resurrection of Frieza. And in that movie, they introduced Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue. And this was basically where a Super Saiyan God turns Super Saiyan and just becomes Super Saiyan Blue. So he basically looks like Super Saiyan Goku, but with blue hair, blue eyes, and of course the power of a god. So yeah, a lot of people have been saying how it's very lazy in terms of how creative the form should be. It's a new form. I mean, it's a god form, and all they did was recolor the Super Saiyan form. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense if we're going the god route with Super Saiyan God having just looks like the base form, but skinnier and red hair. Like the styling of his hair is just base form hair. But then when he turns Super Saiyan, here we go with this. He has the Super Saiyan hair, but now it's blue, indicating he's still in God form. So, I mean, and he doesn't have that skinny appearance anymore, which is kind of strange as well. He goes back to just his normal physique. And at that point, also, his laces are back to normal with the red lining and yellow laces. So, either way, I still like it. It's really cool. I mean, I love the Super Saiyan hair. I also love the base form hair for Goku. I mean, Goku, like I said, he's my favorite character, and he's just awesome in every form. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on why in Super Saiyan God form, at least in the movie for Battle of the Gods, why his lining of his boots and his laces are all red. I mean, why did they do that? I do not know. So, and tell me your thoughts on these two forms. Like, do you prefer one over the other, or do you think it was just lazy on both parts? Just recoloring of Goku's hair. So let me know. But either way, let's get down to the reviews of each figure in detail, all right? So let's get started. All right, guys. So here we have Super Saiyan God Goku from the Dokkan Battle figure line. And yeah, I love the special effects, the fiery appearance, how he's just screaming. And what's so cool about Super Saiyan God Goku is how his eyes have irises. His other forms don't. At least until Ultra Instinct, which is both a form and a technique. We'll get into that in the next episode. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And if we look at just all sides of this figure, it's really cool. This is the base, and there's little pegs that go into Goku's shoes, and the back effects also just go inside holes in the back of Goku. And yeah, it's just an amazing figure overall. The only thing about this figure is that it's a little bit smaller than the rest of the Master Release Goku figures, but still, it's really cool. Barely noticeable. Let's say we bring in Goku Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, see, you can see how much bigger that figure is, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's do a little bit detailing of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So here we go with him screaming as well. Pretty similar pose. Just that powering up pose. And as you can see, his irises are no longer there in this form. Super Saiyan Blue. This color of the hair too is really interesting because in the series they made his hair more of a turquoise color rather than just blue. And then when Vegeta turned Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, that's when the blue hair is actually blue, like almost like navy blue. Not that dark, but pretty close to a regular blue color. So this one's more of a turquoise. But yeah, here we go with the different angles of this figure. You can see a little bit of the connection here of his legs, of his pants that the figure connected to. They did a really great job with the hair as well, and look at all the shading all over the figure. And the cool thing about this figure, so it's from the Emoving line, just like the Super Saiyan Goku that we reviewed in the last episode. And the Emoving line has different parts. So in this case, we also have a different head. So now, rather than Super Saiyan Blue, we also have base form Goku. So that's awesome. And base form Goku, his eyes are really interesting too, because he doesn't have a connection, like the lining of his eyes, and not the pupils, but just the eyes surrounding the white part of his eyes. He doesn't have the inner line to connect. That's just how Goku's eyes are. Same with Gohan, base form Gohan, base form Goten. They all have the same eyes. They just don't have that little connection in the middle. So that's just sets them apart. Everyone else has connected all throughout the whole eye. So that's a little thing I noticed. But yeah, he's really cool. Like, he's basically Super Saiyan God, but black hair. Let's bring Super Saiyan God back and see the comparison to his. Maybe bring him in the back a little bit. See, yeah, the hair is pretty similar. But yeah, that's awesome. And lastly, it's basically, it's like, okay, let's turn Super Saiyan God. Boom. And then let's turn Super Saiyan Blue. Boom. It's good stuff. But that pretty much wraps up my review. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and let's continue to grow in this community of Dragon Ball lovers, and I'll see you in the next episode.